Barcelona 3, Atletico Madrid 1. What a game that was, guys. Absolutely incredible. Drama, controversial moments, everything, guys. This game had absolutely everything. We're going to talk about it right now, guys. Getting into this now. La Liga, obviously, Barcelona were top of the league and they needed to extend their lead a little bit more because Real Madrid have been slacking recently. They've been drawing a few games now and they've got to go away tomorrow at Athletic Club, which is not an easy fixture, but we'll have to wait and see with that one. But today, Barcelona knew they had to capitalise. They had to get a win against, I think Atleti were 3rd or 4th. They had to capitalise, man. They're at home at the new Camp Nou, obviously refurbished and redone. And they did exactly that. Fair play to Barcelona, man. There was a lot of moments to talk about in this game right here. I mean, first off, obviously, by the lineups, we saw Pedri's return, which was absolutely crucial for Barcelona, guys. Without Pedri in this team, they are a shadow of themselves. We saw it against Chelsea. They really struggle to do a lot without him. I mean, Eric Garcia's kind of just there as a body. Like, no disrespect. He's not a bad player, but he does not bring anything close to what Pedri brings. And Frankie de Jong obviously being out was not good either. But Rafinha back on form as well, getting a goal today. Dani Olmo surprisingly getting man of the match. He's really having a resurgence. We know there's a player in there. He's a good player, but we haven't seen him hit the heights he was expected to live up to, really, with the price he cost Barca and everything like that. But this season, he's turning it around, man. He had a stinker of a start, but he's starting to do well now that Fermin's out, obviously injured. Yamal, I don't think he had the craziest game, but I didn't think he was poor. I thought he was good. He should have had an assist or two. Rafinha missed a sitter in the game, but Lewandowski having a stinker and hooked. Oh my God. Big up Lewa, though. I'm not going to disrespect him. 37 years old, guys. Got to cut him some slack. But yeah, the missed penalty and not doing much else. Pretty awful, man. But in terms of Barcelona, I'm not going to lie, they absolutely battered Atleti this game. Now, yes, they had a few moments where they're like, oh, are they going to concede? And Atleti probably should have done better. I remember Almada, when he came on, missed a sitter. Simeone also missed a sitter. So there were goals in this game. I knew there would be goals, but I said 3-2 and it was 3-1. So not far off it. I mean, yeah, they did squander a lot of chances, Atleti. 4 big chances and 7 shots, which is pretty good. Whereas Barca, 19 shots with 6 big chances. Oh my word. This could have ended like 6-5. Something mad like that. But yeah, really disappointing in terms of Atleti, man. I thought Baena looked decent. But apart from that, man, there was nothing going for this Atleti team. Oblak kept him in the game at times. Longley was decent. Jimenez wasn't great. I didn't think the midfield was great either. Simeone did nothing. Gonzalez went off injured. And Alvarez was poor for his standards. I think he's a top striker. I think he's one of the best in the world. But today, you really didn't see it, man. He barely did anything this game. I'm not going to lie. I barely remember seeing him do anything, guys. Like, let me know if I'm wrong there. But I don't think he had a great game at all. He was kind of just a passenger in this game. Just the game went by him. But with Barcelona, Gerard Martin, I want to talk about this because I don't think it's even reactionary. We've seen it in the last few games. This Gerard Martin at centre-back patch might be insane because Gerard Martin, we've seen at times, there's a bit of a player in there. Like, he can do things, but defensively he's looked suspect when he's played at left-back. But as a centre-back, ball playing, pace, I hear it. I really like this, man. It actually works better with him in there than Araujo. And that's a damning indictment on Araujo, really, because the hype this guy had 3 years ago, Araujo, I don't know what's happened to him, but he just seems to have the bozo gene. We saw Upamecano in big games has it and kind of still has it, but he's a much better player now in terms of consistency-wise. He's very good for Bayern, but Araujo seems to have that way too often in his game. He makes stupid errors, gets stupid red cards in the biggest games. He costs his team with a red card, PSG, Chelsea. It's just not looking good for him. But Gerard Martin's stepping in really well, man. Big up to him, man. Young player, of course, doing really well. Balde, I love him as a player. He's so good. I know Nuno Mendes is the best left-back in the world, but Balde's up there, man. He is a quality player. He was one of the only players against Chelsea that looked like doing anything. He is so explosive. He's got just pure pace, but he's actually Really technically good at dribbling as well. He loves to burst forward like Nuno Mendes does. Of course, he doesn't have the all-round game Mendes has, but he's a good crosser of the ball, likes to get involved in build-up, and has a good tackle in him as well. So big up to Balde, man. I think he had a decent game. They did get cut open a few times defensively. High line settings. We know the vibes. Hansi Flick. Kabasi was okay. Kunde, a few shaky moments, but hopefully he can use this to kind of get back to his best, because Kunde's been really poor this season overall. But one man stood out, and it was Dani Olmo. Now, I know the goal inflated his rating quite a lot, but I thought he had a decent game, man. He was getting involved in build-up quite a lot. In the first half, not as much. I thought Rafinha and Yamal were working really nicely. Yamal played some lovely passes in, man. Rafinha squandered a quite easy chance for his ability, but he did obviously get the goal later on, which was really well taken. Really well taken to make it 1-0 Barca, of course. I mean, 1-1, sorry. How could I forget? Why do I always do this? Atleti went 1-0 up with Baena. It was kind of against the run of play, but high line settings, ball over the top. From the halfway line, Baena just about onside. I mean, VAR had to check it, of course, but good that they let the game run on, obviously, because he was actually just about onside, and it was so easy for him, man. This high line's got to stop. It's got to stop, because it does cost Barca a lot of times. I'm not saying it is the high line, but it's how they play with it, man. Without Martinez in the back line, it does look a bit shaky. But to be fair, they got the 3-1 win. Apart from that moment, they didn't manage to concede. But there were quite a few moments where you're like, oh shit, they're actually going to concede here. So they got lucky in terms of Atleti squandering chances with Almada and Simeone missing sitters in this game. But I think Barca were impressive. Pedri, incredible performance again. But the thing is with Pedri, this is his standard, guys. I'm not even going to use words like incredible, because this is just a bog standard Pedri game. Without him, it's a completely different thing. As soon as he got taken off with a slight injury, Barca looked worse. It's crazy. He just makes them tick. The way he just picks up the ball from defensive areas and takes it up the pitch is just mental to see, guys. I don't know what it is with Pedri. Obviously, he's an incredible player, but it seems like he is the man for this team. If he is not there, they do not work. We saw it against Chelsea. Absolutely diabolical performance. Pedri goes in, insane. The team starts clicking, and it's brilliant to watch, man. His assist was lovely, lovely pass into Rafinha, who obviously took it round Oblak and composed finish to make it 1-1, equalised. But yeah, Pedri was brilliant, man. Every pass, every dribble, every move seemed to work for him today. Apart from him obviously going off injured, which was not good, but they ended up getting the win, so that's all that matters. I thought Yamal had decent moments. He wasn't the best. Like, he didn't have one of his best games, but I thought he was okay, man. He made things happen. He got a few really nice passes in. Lewa squandered one of the headers that he crossed in beautifully. Oblak made a really good save, to be fair, but that should have been a goal. And also the pass to Rafinha, which I've mentioned, where Rafinha kind of squandered it. But yeah, Olmo as well, getting on the score sheet. Really, really good for his confidence. Really good. He did actually manage to get injured as well during that goal. So I hope he's speedy recovery for him, of course. But brilliant to get in that position to score. Brilliant to do that. And obviously, after that, I mean, yes, second half, Atleti had more of the ball. But that was just because Barca kind of let them at the end, really, have more of the ball. And they knew they weren't going to concede. I mean, there were a few iffy moments where they looked like they're going to concede. But they only forced Joan Garcia into one save. It just wasn't good enough, man. It really wasn't. And the subs for Atleti really didn't do much. Almada missed that absolute sitter. I can't believe he missed that. That was criminal. Soloff did nothing. And Griezmann, oh my God. Oh my word. That was awful, man. Griezmann's cameo was terrible, man. He literally took a corner in the last few minutes and it went out the pitch. Are we serious? That was criminal. But yeah, Atleti really didn't look good today, man. I thought they looked bright in spells where they broke, but they made it too easy for Barca defensively, man. Way too easy with the goals. Ridiculous. But obviously Lewa squandered the penalty, which Barca won. And he absolutely skied it in the first half. That should have been 2-1 in the first half. And he effed it up really, really badly. But Yeah, Lewa, not his game. Apart from that, I was very impressed with the likes of Pedri, Rafinha, Gerard Martin, and Yamal and Olmo, of course. Balde as well, I thought was good. But let me know what you think about this game if I missed anything, guys. With the match reviews, I try remember every single detail, but it's quite hard to, especially with the Premier League games, which I'm going to make a video on after this, so make sure you're staying tuned. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the sub button if you enjoyed that. Hit the like as well. Comment down below your thoughts. Visca Barca, of course, Real Madrid will be keeping an eye on you tomorrow. Obviously, Arsenal play, which is my team. So I'm going to be taking a look at that. But with the table, it looks like, yeah, Barca are now 37 points with Madrid on 33. They have got to win tomorrow, Madrid. If they don't win, Barca can keep extending this lead because, yeah, another draw, 3 draws in a row is criminal. And I didn't do a match reaction to it. I watched that majority of that Madrid game at the weekend, and oh my god, they were woeful. They were absolutely woeful. I did a video on weekend roundup, so go check that out. It's on the channel. But yeah, it's been Jay-Z Knows Ball, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Take care.